Well, this story begins way back in 2016 when Jain monk Tarun Sagar addressed the Haryana Assembly. What made headline wasn't just his speech, but the fact that he gave in his tradition attire means being completely unclothed. While this was accepted by many as a part of religious practice, it also drew strong reactions for some corners of the society, among them the music composer Vishal Dadlani and political activist Tahseen Poonawalla, who tweeted criticizing the monk's presence in a political space. Their tweets were seen by many as a mocking the Jain community and its tradition. What followed was a wave of outrage, multiple police complaints, and finally an FIR filed against both of them. Soon after the backlash, Vishal Dadlani came forward and publicly apologized, saying he had no intention to hurt religious sentiments. He called his comments a mistake and even stepped away from political commentary for a while. But at the same time, the legal battle continued. In 2019, the Punjab and Haryana High Court took a major step. It quashed the FIR, recognizing that there was no real criminal offense. However, it still fined both Dadlani and Poonawalla rupees 10 lakh each, stating that public figures have a social responsibility and this would serve as a lesson. Now, fast forward to April 2025, the Supreme Court has finally given its verdict on the matter, and it's big. The top court said courts are not meant for moral policing. It ruled that just because someone's views differ from religious beliefs, it doesn't mean they have committed a crime. In simple words, having a different opinion or expressing discomfort is not illegal in a democracy. The fine of rupees 10 lakh has now been cancelled. The court emphasized that freedom of expression is a fundamental right and it cannot be crushed just because someone feels offended. So, what do we take away from this? This verdict is a reminder of the balance between faith and freedom. It tells us that in India, it tells us that in India you can respect tradition while still having space for criticism or satire, as long as it doesn't incite violence or hatred. Vishal Dadlani has been vocal about justice, music, and freedom, and this verdict may feel like a personal win, but more importantly, it's a win for the free thought. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and do let us know in the comments, can criticism and belief coexist peacefully in a democracy?